In a world teeming with passion, turmoil, and chaos, Libra stands as the unwavering symbol of balance, fairness, and equilibrium. But have you ever wondered what secrets lie hidden in the stars behind the symbol of the scales? What ancient myths give life to this celestial emblem? In the silence of the heavens, the scales do not simply measure weight. They weigh the souls of gods and mortals alike. Tonight, we will journey beyond the realm of the zodiac into the very heart of mythology, where we will meet gods and goddesses, titans and celestial beings, all intertwined with the legacy of Libra. We will trace the ancient roots of this sign, exploring stories of divine law, cosmic justice, and the delicate balance that holds the universe together. Join me as we uncover the mystical story behind Libra, an eternal reminder of the quest for harmony in a world of extremes. Libra, the seventh sign of the zodiac, is represented by the scales, a celestial object that captures both the beauty and the weight of justice. But long before the stars gave this sign form, the scales were the tools of the ancient gods, symbols of the cosmic forces that maintain order in the universe. At the heart of this story is Themis, the ancient Greek Titaness who personified justice, fairness, and divine order. Themis was not born like the other gods of Mount Olympus, nor did she rise from the chaotic abyss of creation. She was born directly from the primordial void, and as such, she was considered one of the first beings to understand the deep, unspoken laws that governed both the heavens and the earth. Her presence was one of quiet authority, unyielding and wise. In ancient depictions, Themis is often shown holding the scales, her eyes blindfolded as she weighs the fates of gods and mortals alike. She is impartial, never allowing her own desires to interfere with the laws of the universe. It is through Themis that the concept of divine law became firmly rooted in the Greek mind, a law that extended far beyond human courts and into the very heart of creation. It is said that Themis not only brought balance to the world, but also served as the advisor to Zeus, the king of the gods. When disputes arose in the celestial realm, it was Themis who provided counsel, ensuring that justice was always served. The weight of her wisdom was felt in every decision made by the gods, for she understood that the universe itself was balanced by the delicate interplay of order and chaos, light and shadow. The mythological tale of Libra is also inextricably tied to the goddess Astraea, the embodiment of innocence, purity, and justice. Astraea, daughter of Themis and Zeus, lived among mortals during the Golden Age, a time when humanity was in harmony with the gods. In this era, there was no war, no suffering, only peace. Astraea, ever the perfect embodiment of virtue, walked the earth, offering wisdom and guidance, ensuring that balance was upheld. But as the eons passed and mankind descended into corruption and wickedness, Astraea grew weary. The purity and peace of the Golden Age faded, and the world became filled with violence, greed, and injustice. Unable to bear the weight of humanity's failings, Astraea withdrew from the earth. She ascended into the heavens, where she became the constellation Virgo, a reminder of the lost age of innocence. Yet, Astraea did not leave her scales behind. As she ascended, she took the scales of justice with her, holding them high in the sky, a symbol that fairness would still exist, even if it was now a distant memory on Earth. In some versions of the myth, Astraea's scales are said to balance the good deeds of mortals against their misdeeds, ensuring that the universal scales of justice were never entirely out of balance. Libra and Virgo, therefore, share a deep connection. While Virgo represents the purity of the past and the wisdom of the maiden, Libra holds the scales that continue to measure the actions of gods and mortals. Together, these two constellations stand as the eternal guardians of justice. The scales of Libra are much more than a mere symbol of legal judgment. They are a representation of the delicate balance that governs the universe itself. Ancient civilizations, from the Egyptians to the Greeks, believed that the cosmos was a grand scale, constantly in need of calibration. The stars themselves were seen as the divine witnesses to the balance of the world. The scales of Libra represent a perfect equilibrium, an equal distribution of light and dark, good and evil, joy and sorrow. They remind us that in the grand scheme of things, everything must find its place in the universe. But balance, as the myth suggests, is not always easy to achieve. Libra's symbol is not static. It is always shifting, as if the scales are in constant motion, striving for perfect harmony. This dynamic nature of balance is reflected in the personalities of those born under the sign of Libra. They are often diplomats, peacemakers, and arbiters of fairness, forever striving to maintain harmony in the world around them. Yet the scales are also a reminder of the trials one must face to achieve such harmony. To find balance is not always an easy path. It requires constant effort, the willingness to make difficult decisions, and the wisdom to know when to tip the scales in one direction or another. It is this tension, the constant pull between opposites, that gives Libra its depth and mystique. As we gaze into the night sky, we find the constellation of Libra, a faint but significant figure that lies between the more prominent constellations of Virgo and Scorpius. In the grand tapestry of the heavens, Libra does not take the form of a mighty god or a fierce animal, but rather the simple yet profound symbol of balance itself. The stars that form Libra's scales, Zubenelganubi and Zubeneshamali, are two of the most important in the sky, often referred to as the southern scale and the northern scale. Together, they represent the two sides of the cosmic balance, offering a guiding light for those who seek fairness and justice. Libra's position in the sky, between Virgo and Scorpio, serves as a reminder that balance is never static. It exists in the space between order and chaos, innocence and passion, light and shadow. It is only through navigating this space that true harmony can be found. The legacy of Libra extends far beyond the stars. It is a symbol that continues to resonate in our lives today. In a world often marred by inequality, strife, and division, Libra serves as a reminder that justice and balance are not merely abstract ideals, but living, breathing forces that guide us toward a better world. Those born under the sign of Libra are often seen as the natural peacemakers of the zodiac. They are the ones who seek compromise, who mediate conflicts, and who strive to ensure that fairness prevails in every situation. The pursuit of justice is not just a noble cause for them, it is a way of life. But as with all things in life, the path of balance is fraught with challenges. Libras, too, must learn the art of navigating the tension between extremes, understanding that true balance is not the absence of conflict, but the wisdom to find equilibrium amid chaos. As we conclude our journey through the mythological and celestial tale of Libra, we are left with this thought. The scales of Libra are not just a symbol of justice. They are the embodiment of the universe's quest for balance. Whether in the heavens or on earth, Libra teaches us that justice is not a passive force, but one that requires constant attention, effort, and courage. The story of Libra is one of divine wisdom, celestial harmony, and the eternal quest for fairness. As you gaze up at the night sky, remember the scales that hang above us, always weighing the deeds of gods and men, ensuring that balance is never lost. May you find harmony in your life, just as the scales of Libra find balance in the vastness of the cosmos.